In a previous episode, we took our Triumph Bonneville for a ride out to Triumph South Africa, and during that episode we shared the Bonneville story and why the limited edition Triumph T214 is so special. But during that visit to Triumph South Africa, we saw this beast and absolutely fell in love with her and thought we had to share that with you. There is a saying that goes, there is no replacement for displacement. And the physical manifestation of that is right here in front of me. And it is the latest version of the Triumph Rocket 3. Now, you will see Rocket 3 inline 3-cylinder, and this is the world's largest displacement production motorcycle being produced. It is also the most powerful when it comes to Newton meter torque producing production motorcycle. It is an unbelievable monster and beast, and most probably the fastest thing on two wheels 0 to 100, purely because it's long wheelbase, shaft drive, and 220 Newton meter torque. Absolutely monster. But more about this bike. You have it in 3 different guises: the Rocket 3R, as you have it here in front, the Rocket 3 GT, and the Rocket TFC. Now the TFC is Triumph Factory Custom, which is a custom kit. Unfortunately, of the 750 produced, only 5 came to South Africa and were immediately sold. So we can't share that. We'll have a look for some pictures on that one. But with the R version, you have the mid-mounted foot pegs, the higher seat at 775 millimeters, and the forward handlebars. Very racy feel and look about it. This screen is an option that comes from the GT. Now the Rocket 3 GT, that has more the forward mounted foot pegs, slightly lower seat of 750 millimeters. You sit inside the bikes, and the handlebars sweep back more towards you. Color options on the R-Type like this, you have the black, the red, which is sort of a wine red, and the latest color, the silver. In the GT, you have the black as well as the silver with the pinstriping. And you'll see with the GT also, you have the screen as standard, and the sissy bar, which is height adjustable as standard, and the heated grips. Now, let's have a look at some of the specifications of this bike. With the latest Rocket 3, Triumph have upped the cc from the predecessor model by 200. So this is a 2.5 liter, to be precise, 2.458 cc in capacity. Now the horsepower stayed the same at 167 horsepower. However, they shed about 45 kilogram on overall weight. So this 167 horsepower at 6,000 RPM is a monster. Also, the neck snapping 221 Newton meters is unbelievable. And that's why it is good that the wheelbase is so far apart on this bike for stability. Now, also the inline 3 double overhead cam, liquid cooled with the stainless steel headers, has got very much of that World War II Spitfire look and feel. Really great. And going forward, your front wheel shod a 17-inch with a 150 wide tire. At the back, because you've got this monstrous 240 wide wheel, you've gone down to a 16-inch to give you that radius for good handling. Now, what's really nice is that they've stopped the exhaust before the single-sided swing arm, so that beautiful rim is exposed. The difference between the R and the GT would be that on the R it is a completely black rim, and on the GT you have the black with the diamond cut look. Really great. Also, top equipment with the brakes, front and rear Brembos. Really nice. The clutch is a wet multiplate clutch, a 6-speed gearbox, and a shaft drive to the rear. Just absolutely stunning. You've got a double LED headlight in front, LED brake light at the back. Now, personally, I really like this little clear screen in front, which, as mentioned, is an option. It looks good on this R and the GT with a sissy bar option. On that point, Triumph has over 50 accessories to customize your Rocket. Now, that's whether you want to enhance her cosmetically, personalize her, if you want to look a more racy look to her, or for touring with saddlebags and that, so you can really customize her. Tank capacity is 18 liters, however, it looks much bigger and it looks proportional to this bike. TFT display, really nice cockpit, clean look, integrated wiring in the handlebars. This R-type handlebars further forward. Electronically fully spec'd, you've got your lean angle ABS, your lean angle traction control, and the GT has a few more options like the heated grips, you have the hill assist and a cruise control. So all round, well equipped, build quality is top notch on this motorcycle. Now when it comes to weight, I mean it does look heavy. There's very little weight difference between the GT and the R. This R weighs in at wet 291 kilograms, the GT at 294 kilograms. Now, the opposition it's punching against would be the muscle bikes like the Yamaha VMAX or the Ducati Diavel, not really the BMW R18 Bobber that we've reviewed before. This is a muscle bike. However, with all the electronic rider aids in that, it is not really as scary as it looks. So I definitely recommend you do take her for a ride, because these modern bikes, they really handle fantastically. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to come back and do a review riding her and share that with you. So remember, give us a like and follow us on Route 21.